by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. Gonna be playing Rek'sai. For the runes, Conqueror, Triumph, Alacrity, Coop, Magical Footwear, and Cosmic. Conqueror will give us extra AD and then eventually healing as we stack it up. That extra AD becomes a lot of things for Rek'sai. Becomes the damage on our auto attacks, the Q, and then eventually it becomes true damage on that E. Rek'sai has a current HP, or no, just a max HP. They keep changing the damn ulti. A max HP ulti that also benefits from that AD. And a deceptive amount of sustain. One of the few champions I can say that sustain is actually a big part of her kit. Anyways, for Rek'Sai's Q, you're going to reset the auto, get extra attack speed on the next 3, and deal damage in that spin, of course dealing AoE damage. The W is going to burrow us. You get different abilities in the burrowed form. While you're burrowed, you can't see as much around you, but you get the sonar kind of thing. So when targets move, then those circles will pop up. And especially when you're behind enemy lines, when you're in a sneaky position, you can see where the enemy is, and then ping that out. It's a super unique thing that you just really don't see in any sort of modern champion. I really want to gank mid lane. Alrighty, with level 3 we get our tunnel. In the burrowed form, if we use E, then we can tunnel over the walls. And naturally, Yasuo is shoving this guy in. Never mind. Never mind, I hate ganking. Back to the Raptors. Q in the burrowed form is going to be the Prey Seeker, marking the target, dealing damage. And then just unburrowing with the W is the knockup. Each individual knockup on a target has a cooldown. You can't just spam burrowing and unburrowing. And as you're burrowed, you consume the Fury, healing quite a bit. You build up the Fury by hitting. At max Fury, that E deals true damage. Well, I spent a little bit of time, so I'll be super late to that scuttle. Let's go ahead and smite this and go for a gank. We are level 3 Chud. Ganking jungler right now. Nice, there's the slow. Mr. Graves. E. Q. Flash knockup. Auto. E. Oh, there we go. Burrow. Unburrowed knockup. Hit him. Nice. Graves with 28 CS. Okay. Well, to the Scuttle Crab here. You don't want to use the E for any sort of luxury. It always needs to be used to get over the walls. Graves already did that bot side scuttle, so... Over the wall? No dice this time. Oh, that Sejuani's so low. Sejuani, we have a question. Do you want to walk out of turret range? The answer is probably no. Probably a definite no. Looks like she wards over the wall too. If I try to dive this and Graves shows up, the whole game's over. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Ruby Crystal Longsword Dagger to the top side. Building into that Stride Breaker first. It'll be a very consistent item, especially if you're new to Rek'Sai. There's more aggressive options like the Eclipse, like a Ghost Blade, like lethality options. Don't worry about those for now. Let's get level 5 off our clear. Go from there. Hold up. Alright, they give up on the chase. Back to the camps. We'll be maxing the Q first. We'll increase our clear speed and then our DPS to the enemy champions. You can kind of pollute the jungle with these tunnels as you're doing the clear. The tunnels that go over the walls will always be more useful, because you can retake these bad boys. It's another thing that's super unique about Rek'Sai. We'll get level 5 off the Raptors, and then we can just look for a play. Rek'Sai really benefits from ganks, obviously. Our tunnel lets us go over this big wall, lets us go over that bot lane wall. And if you don't skip camps preemptively on level ups like this, you lose really good timings because Graves is still clearing camps. Right now, I can have a flank on his bot lane. Oh! Q. Knockup. Auto. Q. E. Auto. Moving. Moving. W. Okay. Over the wall. And Q. If I stand on top of my ADC, the Alistar can't... Oh! Knock up. Not quite. Not quite. Bruh. Well, I wanted to knock up, but then 1 quadrillion damage. I want to be hardcore, but then that guy flashes in. You got me. You got me. The Mel does so much damage. To the top side. They're going to take that dragon. They're going to take that scuttle crab. It must be nice. To the top side, we'll get the... We'll try to get the Graves' red buff, and then I can go for a gank on either mid or top lane. Yeah, these sort of straight-up fights are not Rek'Sai's forte. I really wanted to try to outplay that one by knocking up the Alistar as he would go in, but with his flash, it makes it really hard. Mr. Graves, we can easily kill this guy. My Yasuo's level 6, so we can get the knockup. Looks like they both know that I am doing this red buff. Smite, take the tunnel, knock this guy up, auto Q, auto E, hit him. Nice. Real champion incoming. Knock up the Sejuani, Q, E, auto, auto, and burrow. Sortie, 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 Q. A swing and a miss. Nice. Hit him. Eventually. E. Knock up. Auto Q. That's a sustain I'm talking about, man. Very few champions can just exist around a fight like that and actually contribute. But I just bide my time, wait for those cooldowns, and then boom, I can go back in. That's a huge win for us. Even though that fight down there was super abysmal. That's what I liked about Rek'Sai. Whenever she was more popular, this was like 70 years ago, by the way. Back in my day. These sort of fights that are just super long. Alrighty. Void Grubs are coming up. Go ahead and sweep them. Pull them out. Set an escape tunnel for me. I'll start these bad boys up. It's as if Rek'Sai was designed for the Void Grubs. We get the AoE on our Q, and it's super easy for us to kill all of these. Once one of them gets low, you want to start focusing the other ones with the autos, since the AoE will finish them off. Makes me think that the Graves is going for my bot side camps. Oh well. I'll just clear my camps as per usual here, and play pretty reactively. So long that I get some camps and get some XP, it's going to be okay. With any bruiser champ against a carry, if you're down CS, it is what it is. You're still not that weak in comparison. Because every time you do a play, naturally, a champion that only farms camp to camp is going to be ahead in CS. But if that play is worth more than, you know, 20 CS, then you're winning. Is fine. 1900 for that stride breaker. It does not pay for itself. No raptors. Red buff will be up. Rest in peace. In general, too, Rek'Sai likes to farm her own camps. Invading the enemy is like, you'll get 1 or 2 camps, that's something, but farming your own camps is the fastest, and then you can get in position for the plays. The ganks and the plays are everything for Rek'Sai. If you're not having those, then you ain't doing nothing. Let's reset. We'll have our item, and we'll be way stronger. Stride Breaker giving us AD attack speed, HP, and then the active that slows the enemy gives us movement speed. So the idea is that we unburrow, hit him, hit him, hit him, and then Stride Breaker. And then we can stay on top of them, get a second rotation of our Q, keep hitting them, hit them with the E. And if they're not dead by then we can FF. Alright, let's look for some ganks. Sweeper as we enter the river. Really? Okay, well there's the ward. One of our best positions is behind this raptor pit, and then tunneling over this wall. Whoa, just like this. Knock up, Q stride, auto E, auto. Noob down. I don't know why they swapped lanes, but God bless. Stay on the bot side here with my ulti. I can maybe look for a dive on this Mel. Hello, mister. Oh, I have such a good flank. Phew. Hello, guys. Gotta really pay attention to my bot lane. As they back off, I can't go forward. Yep, and you know bot laners, they'll be doing nothing. And we wait. With the sonar, I could see the graves. There he is. Mr. Graves. E. Knock up. Auto Q stride. Not enough. Take the tunnel out of here. Oh, knock up. Q. Auto. Okay. Jeez, that's so much damage. No, stride. Whatever. That's one. Q. Ulti. Nice. You're dead. Auto. Auto. Tunnel. Out of there. Stride. Run. Ouch. Pretty messy. Just everyone's dead. Across the board, everyone's dead. It is what it is. Well, there's not an exact winner of that one, so with my ulti spent, I'll farm most of my camps, and then we'll try for a dragon play, or just to play bot side. It started off pretty good. If we would have left at any point, it would have been even better, but easier said than done. We start with the, we start into the enemy jungle. We fight them a little bit, burrowing, unburrowing, getting the knockups. And then, where the Kai'Sa was low, I could Q her. The Q marks her, and then I can use my ulti. Rek'Sai's ulti, you deal 15% of the current, not the current, but the max HP of the enemy. And then you travel to them, almost like a teleport. You just fly right on top of them. You become untargetable during that time too, so you can either use it for utility, you can use it just for the execute. So tons of ways to use it just to get in range, etc., etc. But now with our ulti down, we want to get the XP from the camps here, and then we can look to fight again. Anytime you do a chud play where you die, you better farm most of the camps. Joke. They get the dragon. No one cares. And I'm almost in a position for the ganks. Girls, here I come. Nice, they swept for me. I can just walk on in here. Might as well try to attack the Alistar. Oh, Q. Auto. Q. Hit him. Hit him. E. The Kai'Sa's behind him. Where they're chunked, it helps us take that bot lane turret anyways. So I don't have to take the play any further than that. Poke this guy with the Q. Hit the turret. No one's going to stop me. Very nice. Alrighty, job's done. Let's reset. Rek'Sai is always an engine of taking stuff, of pushing the game state. And if you don't attack after your full clear, you ain't doing nothing. That Graves is dealing some real damage, though. Hubris and every bit of AD he could buy. E. Wow, stride. Are we serious? Knock up. E. Ulti. Ulti. And I'm dead. Bruh. Bruh. He just walks forward. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you're walking into 4 champions and you die. Yep, that makes sense. You may have outplayed me, but listen. 1 for 3 on that play. What in the hell are they thinking? World's smartest, dumbest criminals. Oh, holy moly. Well, where my team has the lead, now the job is to push the game state. As Rek'Sai can be pretty easy to get an early lead, or sometimes you luck into a winning game. But pushing the game to a victory is actually your job, as any jungler, but especially an aggressive jungler. So now I want to get this Rift Herald. That'll be step 1 to my master plan. We got the Void Grubs, and then the Rift Herald will help us push. Taking the turrets and opening up the map is just a pretty key part. So once we can start controlling their jungle, it's over. Job's done. Gonna use a tunnel right here. Man, I don't want to farm. But there's nothing happening. Alright, they're attacking my Yasuo. That guy's super dead. Mr. Alistar, will you please go in? Thank you. And E. Knock up. Hit him. They're just dead? Oh. About to say. That Kaisa got so much distance. Sorty. I would flash on the Graves, but the Mel surely kills me. Well, Stride Breaker. Knock up, auto Q, auto E, hit him, hit him, hit him. Q, you're dead. Flash, auto, Q, E, ulti. No, I don't kill. Right there. Okay, that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Just 1 million instances of damage and that guy will finally die. It's always impressive how tanky Graves is. Ugh. Alrighty, 1 minute to that dragon. My ulti is on cooldown though. Let's stay on the map and farm for a little bit. Rek'sai sustain is very good, so I can at least participate in the next fight. As I stay on the map and farm too. I make use of Graves' death timer. I'm getting stronger, he's not, you know? Enough of these in a row and he just falls behind. $100 CS to Graves 160. Like, he has a ton more CS and he can't do nothing. One thing that makes Rek'Sai so brutal is she is just a bruiser. It's so simple. We tunnel onto someone, we knock them up, and then me and my allies kick their ass. And then if the fight's not working out, whatever, I just waddle away. Isa, you want to hit that turret? Hello. Q. Auto. QE. Auto. 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 Burrow. I'm healing. I'm healing. And my ADC kills you. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Once I reset and spend my gold, I can start solo killing people. Q. Go ahead and use my first smite here. Might be soloing this. We've had that Q max, and now we're about to have our E maxed with 2 points in our ulti. And this is where we're truly at our strongest. In the mid game, with the lead, now it's just time to push it. And the way that we do that is by getting into the enemy jungle. Yeah, let's go for that Death Stance for sure. To the top side. What is going on? Well, come on, stay and hit that turret. Come on, you know you want to. I got a tunnel with your name on it, bud. E, Q, stride, auto Q, auto E. Rest in peace. Into the enemy jungle, Mr. Graves. Mr. Graves, that's mine. Yes, get the slow. I get the movement speed. Graves over the wall. And stride. Knock up. Q. Auto. E. And I'm super dead. I am super dead. I thought Azeri would be coming with me. I was wrong. No, I didn't ask if she was going to RSVP. I was just kind of assuming, and assumptions are bad, you know? You always want to get direct answers from your allies. Jeez. The Mel and the Graves, like, I have to dive into them, and they both just dump abilities, and yeah, that's that. Let's actually go Sterax, since the Mel is pretty strong. You don't want to buy Magic Resist this early, but by getting the Sterax, we'll have more HP to deal with every type of damage. The magic damage, the physical damage, that true damage. To the top side. The Graves' camps aren't up right now, so... Oh! I'm skipping that Gromp. I'm skipping everything. Go fight now. Trying to engage on Mr. Cho'Gath. We can't let that happen. E. Stride. Knock up. Auto. Q. E. Ulti this guy. Please! I can't move. Oh, if I could just get damage on anyone, I can ulti and become untargetable and get out of there. 1 for 2. 1 for 3. 1 for 4. Good job, Rek'Sai. Good job, Rek'Sai. You're so good at dying and setting everyone up. Who's with me? Who's with me?
Didn't have a winning team, you would be losing.
I mean, yeah, it's generally how it goes. With a snowballing early champion. You got me. Alright. Getting big progress into a side lane is one of Rek'Sai's specialties. This time it was pretty easy, as we get that one winning play and we take the entire inhib. But sometimes the mid game will just be playing with these side lanes, tunneling in, and then getting a successful 1v2. Rek'Sai's team fights are okay, but attacking the side lanes is where he's really strongest. Q. Okay. Little snack on the way out. My Chomp deals a cool 300 right now. Not bad. So with the Prey Seeker, I can scout out to see if there's a champion right there. And then with the sonar thing, that really shows, thank you, Alistar. That really shows when people are moving around. Where we run the Red Smite, the Prey Seeker will also slow the enemy. So we keep patrolling this area, making sure that the enemy doesn't feel comfortable. And then, if our support puts down more vision, very nice. But if you never move in with the boys, they'll never move in by themselves. Let's go ahead and control ward this. Dragon's coming up, but if the enemy missteps, then we could get a pick here. Sweeper. Oh. Knock up, and he's dead. I couldn't even get the knock up. Oh! That guy's dead. E, moving, and Prey Seeker. You're dead. Nice. We're too close to the turret here. The fight sucks. Never mind. Just walk in and chomp them. You got it. Nah, you got it. Just kill them all. Never mind. Yeah, who needs any sort of advantage when we could just kill them? You guys are right. Maybe you guys should make the YouTube channel. I don't know. Shit. Let's push. League of Legends is the only game that I ever have that in where I'm like, do I know anything? What if we just killed them? And it works? Haha. Ulti. You're dead. Nice, I don't get bunted into the tunnel. Okay. I don't get headbutted into the damn fountain. Focusing the turrets here. Alright. They're respawning now, so we might as well work our way back. Rek'Sai is pretty good at pushing, where the Q gives us attack speed and extra on-hit damage. It really works out. Stridebreaker, bye-bye. The Dragon's basically a waste of time. I'm gonna reset for Sterax. We might as well just play for the Baron. Knock up. Oh. Tunnel. Cho'Gath is hungry, you can tell. I can go in, the Zeri's here. Stride. Knock up. Auto Q. Auto E. Auto. Hit him. Hit him. Alright, rest in peace. Whoa, Zeri's dead. Oh, if I had one little bit of damage there, I'd kill that guy. Vel'Koz, where you at? Cho'Gath, where you at? Zeri, where you at? Sterax. into probably Guardian Angel would be our last item. Let's do Cloth Armor and then 2 Control Wards. The 2 Control Wards will allow me to make sure the Baron is fully warded. The Stair Axe, our team fighting power, HP, Tenacity, AD, and a shield when we get low, helps us start fights, survive, utilize our passive healing, and then re-engage in the fight. Yeah, start that Baron, go ahead. Elixir of Wrath, please. Yeah, I get chunked by Baron and have to leave. Good move. To the Baron. I'm as strong as I'm going to be with level 15. 3 items. I don't get any stronger if I farmed for 1,000 years, so I might as well do a play, win the Baron, push, and end the game. Who's with me? Oh, that guy's not with me. He's in the afterlife now. Kill these guys. Shogath has a flank. It's up to me to start the fight. Oh my god, he is in there. Q, E, oh, stride, knock up. Holy shit. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Nice. You're not getting away, Buster. Buh. Q. Eventually, this big bitch will die. Tunnel, knock up, auto, Q. 420 true damage. Rest in peace, dum-dum. Alrighty, GG. Dude, Rek'sai is such a fun champion. Would I recommend her for noobs? Nope. Final score 7, 6, and 21. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Click that join button to support the channel. Get access to videos sooner, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.